Okay, 8, you have a picture of a box with a half of a sphere, half of a globe called a hemisphere on top of it. So it looks like somebody cut a globe in half and stuck it on top of a box. Okay, let's try to draw that out. This doesn't look exactly like the picture, but it's something like this. And then we have this globe on top of here. If we put it here, okay. Now it wants you to calculate the volumes of the following figures. So we have the volume of this would be the volume of this rectangular prism plus the volume of the hemisphere sitting on top. So you have the volume of the box plus the volume of half of the sphere. The volume of a box, what is that formula? Length times width times height. Okay. And the volume of a sphere, what was that formula?
Height and radius width. No.
Wasn't it like 4/3 something? 4/3 pi radius cubed. Okay. But we're going to do half of a sphere here. So we're going to do this, do all that and divide it by 2, okay? So the length, width, and height of the box, you can do this in any order as long as you get all 3 of them. There's 2 15s and a 20 here. The sphere has a radius of 7.5. Okay, so the length times width times height of the box is 15 times 15 times 20. So the volume of the box. Somebody do the 15 times 15 times 20 for me. What'd you get? 4,500? Okay. And this right here, we're going to do 4 times 3.14. The radius 3 times. 7.5 times 7.5 times 7.5. And then you'll be dividing it by 3 and dividing it by 2. Or you could just divide by 6 at the end. Okay, so do 4 times 3.14 times 7.5 times 7.5 times 7.5, and then divide by 3 and divide by 2, or divide by 6, either way. And what do you get there? 2 what?
It's 220. It's up to
Yeah.
Alright. Wait, let me
We'll try it again. What's that? 1.8? 883. That sounds right. 883.125. Okay, so when you add those two together, the 3 and the 8, there's 13. It's close. It's not going to be exact because we use 3.14. The book will probably use the pi button, but this was close to the book answer. It's 5,383.125, and what's these were in feet. So this is, the volume is cubic feet. It's cubic because it's volume. You're doing three measures, 3 feet times feet times feet here, feet here. Volume is always cubed. So there's the volume of that. Wasn't as bad as you thought it would be. Okay, the volume of the next figure is the volume of a cone. I'm going to scoot that up just a little bit. B is the volume of a cone. The formula for a cone is like the cylinder, but you divide it by 3. You'll have the circle, the pi r squared, times the height, and then you need to divide it by 3. Your formula may have said 1/3 in the front, but that's the same as dividing by 3. What you're going to need is the height and the radius. Okay, it gives us a height of 5 meters. It gave us a diameter of 3 meters. What's the radius if the diameter is 3?
1.5.
Yeah, 1.5, 1.5. So we'll plug these numbers into this formula. Okay, we'll have the volume will be 3.14, the radius, 1.5 times the radius again, times the height, which is 5, and then we'll divide by 3. Somebody do all that calculation? 11.775. So if we were going to round to the hundredth, we'd go 11.78. And these were meters. So what is our units here? Meters what? Cubed, right? This is volume. So that would be our volume of this cone. Okay, C is the volume of a cylinder. It will be just like the first part of this, pi r squared times the height. Okay, our cylinder, I'll draw it over here. Cylinder has a diameter of 5 inches and a height of 8 inches. Remember, for this formula we need pi r squared h. We need the radius and the height. We have the height and the diameter. What is the radius of this? If we have a diameter of 5, the radius is 2.5 inches. Okay, so we're going to plug those numbers in. 3.14 for the pi. Radius will be times itself. So 2.5 times 2.5. And the height is 8. So put all those numbers in. So the volume of our cylinder will be what?
157.
What is it?
157.
157. Is there any decimals? No? Cubic inches. So 157 cubic inches for our cylinder. Okay, number 9. We have a minute left? Okay, let's jump to number 9 on the next video.